Hello, everyone. Hope you're all well on a Wednesday afternoon. It is February 21st, 2024. And I hear a lot too, but I see a lot of videos that ask the question and that discuss how are people affording life right now? It's a good question. I think there are some answers, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. But first, I believe, share your thoughts, but I believe that the powers, I call them the powers that shouldn't be, not the powers that be, but the powers that shouldn't be, they want a certain thing. They want you, yes, you, to be homeless, dependent on the government, unhealthy, unhappy, depressed, loaded up on prescription medications, and for that matter, loaded up on illegal substances. They want you to be dumbed down, poorly educated, malnutritioned, uninformed, isolated, poor, up to your eyeballs in debt. And that's just the things that came off the top of my mind earlier when I was making some notes. As society as a whole, I do believe, not all of them, but I believe that the powers that shouldn't be want us to be divided and at each other's throats. Divide and conquer. It's the oldest thing in the book. And it works. It works. Now, back to the question, how are people affording life? It's a common thing. It's a common question, a common topic because of all the inflation and the way the economy has been and what we've seen over the last several years or so. How are people affording life? I think there's a couple of things. I believe that there is that segment of the population that has money. Okay, they have disposable income. They're maybe in the 1%, and they just have it. That's one thing. Also, I believe the other thing, as far as the way my thoughts on this is that a lot of people are living on money that they don't have. They're spending money they don't have. Credit cards, they're running them up. They get another one, they run them up. They might file Chapter 11 or whatever it is, 11 or 13. I don't know the difference. And then start it over again. Now, you ruin your credit doing that, at least for 7 years, unless that's changed. But they may work. A lot of people work and make good money. A lot of people make six-figure salaries and live paycheck to paycheck. So running on the credit cards, keeping up with the Joneses, and that's how they live, and they'll justify it. So I believe that's what a lot of what we're seeing. And yet, and again, how are people doing it? And a lot of people are saying, I'm broke and I'm poor and I can't do this. And I get it. We feel it. We both, Ms. Dawg and I, both work full time. And we get by, but not near as easily as we did a few years ago. Yet I see, so things are tough. People are going broke, and I think that's going to continue. It's going to get worse before it gets better. But yet I see brand new neighborhoods fill up like that. As soon as the dang concrete's poured in the driveway, people are jumping on them and buying houses. The Starbucks line, I've never been to Starbucks. The Starbucks line is wrapped around the dang building 5 times every dang morning, all during the day. This one I go by in Athens, Georgia. Now I know probably a lot of them are students, but even when students aren't in session, when they're not, it's wrapped around. Same could be said for Dunkin' Donuts, Whataburger, whatever that is. I guess it's a burger. Chick-fil-A, McDonald's for that matter, wrapped around the building several times. I see a lot of new vehicles. A lot of new vehicles. Explain that one to me. Liquor stores are not going out of business. Restaurants, a good many restaurants are going out of business. The liquor stores and the cell phone stores are not going out of business. There's a house in my neighborhood just down the street from us that sold in 2 days for more than double what it sold for just 5 or 6 years ago. It's unreal. The average new car payment, the average monthly new car payment is $726. That's the average. Over 20% of people are signed up for $1,000 a month automobile payments. Yes. The average used monthly car payment is $533. That's craziness. And most people financing for between 67 to 84 months, y'all. Average finance rate is running right now 8.5, according to this report, 8.5 to 9.6%. Good Lord. Heaven help us. I'm sitting in a 2004 Toyota Tacoma. It still runs. It's got 245,000 miles on it. You know what my monthly payment is? Is $0. Now, granted, I have a payment. I don't have a payment. I have a payment $0 on it, but monthly. I do have an occasional repair bill sometimes. I get the oil changed like it should be, but the repair bills aren't that often. Most people don't care what you're driving, I mean, really. So share your thoughts, but again, sometimes I'm at a loss at that question as well. So anyway, that was just on my mind today. If you liked the video, hit the like button. I sure appreciate it. Share your thoughts again, and let's be safe out there. God bless you, and I will see you soon.